Hey guys, it's Big Dave here for TGN, and I would like to welcome you to Warfronts. Matter of fact, it's a special episode of Warfronts. It's a live commentary. I've never done one of these in 22 episodes of Warfronts, so I thought what better time than now to just give it a try. So here we are starting off on Warfronts. This is my Necromancer, my mage. We're going to try to grab this fang. We gots it. Circle around here, try to get a little line of sight coverage. My team is apparently doing quite a good job of pushing back the defenders. Didn't quite get the beginning of this match. It took me a couple seconds to get things set up, but as you can see, 19 minutes on the clock. We are doing very well, but I'm about to die. Nobody around to claim that? Nope. It does look like it's only a 5-on-5, a meager 5-on-5 match. I'll tell you a little bit of a queue story. You know, I've had some in the past. I sat in the Library of the Rune Masters queue for 26 minutes before finally giving up and popping out to queue for everything. I really wanted to get a Library of Rune Masters play because I've never had one, and now that it's available all the time, I figured I could grab one easily. Previously, if you guys don't know, it was only available like the special mode of Whitefall Steps. It was a weekend Warfront, and not a lot of people seem to like that, so Tryon, as they have often done, they responded to the community, and and they put it in as a full-time Warf. Man, this guy really wants to kill me, and he shall succeed. Not real difficult when you are a mage. Not a lot of hope that you're going to survive when you're a mage. Of course, it would help if I put some of my buffs on, you know, 1 or 2. I have my Zealot Timothy here out to help me, double daggers as always with the Zealot pet. This is a very odd little match since we do have just 5 people now, 6. These are always interesting when you start out with a small team comp. Oh, that's going to be a Fang attempt here, a Fang opportunity. I will take it. Oh, and I got it. And I'm probably just going to get destroyed here. I'm going to try to make my way back towards my teammates so they can pick up the Fang when I do die. And there's the death ray there. So I'm sort of exploring my live commentary style. I don't particularly want to do a strict play-by-play. I'll do some conversational stuff mixed in with play-by-play. I mean, you can see what's happening on the screen. I'm confident that you're intelligent individuals, and you can make out exactly what's happening. All right, they have the Fang once more. I'm trying to figure out, is this a pre-made? I see a lot of guild names. Man, I cannot get close enough to make them out, though. It doesn't appear so. Okay. And there, as I meet my demise, I'm just trying to throw out as many of my dots, my damage over time spells, as possible. So again, I tried to queue up for Library of the Rune Masters, very anxious to get a gameplay of that. Haven't had one yet. Still don't have one. We are back in everyone's favorite, the Black Garden. And we are trying out this new live commentary style. Normally I like to painstakingly select an episode. I usually record 2 or 3 games on any given Sunday for an episode of Warfronts, and I go through those games. I try to find the one that seems to offer the most learning opportunity, if you will. And then we throw that one up. We use that one as the game to review. So a little bit different here this week, of course. Throwing out the AoE here, see what we can do. Just trying to prevent that. Looks like we are going to get the Fang return. Let me go ahead and get into position. Oh, but this time I had a pursuer. Tried my stun, but it just was not quite long enough. And I did not. There we go. Come on. No. Just had a teammate just run away from the Fang. Absolutely unacceptable. Not really sure what would go through someone's mind. I mean, self-preservation is not really key in a Black Garden match. I mean, do what you can to stay alive, but I mean, staying alive is not really a priority. getting the Fang and holding the Fang for your team is the priority. Seems like whomever that was running away there. Not quite... I don't know how you get into your 40s and you don't understand the concepts of this, but hey, what do you know? There's many things that I don't understand, so not going to be too tough on them. Go around the tree here, try to avoid that support from on high. There we go. Got the Fang drop, and now we will play around with this pyro. Ah, they are all over it. They are all over it. Playing like they know what they're doing. Unfortunately, I've got a few guys on my team who just don't seem to know what's up. I could certainly be accused of being one of them. I'm far from a perfect player, of course, as you should all know. Anyone who watches Warfronts should know that. But what I was doing there, I was just trying to disrupt things, trying to make sure that the Fang was dropped, and it was. Unfortunately, they had a lot of support. They had the Fang turtled back behind their tree and managed to pick it right back up. So now most of my team should be forward, which is good. Everybody but this guy over here, not sure what he's doing. Just running away. You know, your life is not that important, man. Very sorry to say. Okay. This guy just loves killing me. I can do very little damage to him. What is this guy, a warrior? How am I not doing any damage to him? Does he have a healer? I am definitely reaching the point where the much talked about point where mages get a little bit less fun to play in Warfronts. My mage is extremely squishy. I don't really do a lot of damage in this spec, so that's frustrating. I can sustain my life under the right circumstances with Soul Purge, but that doesn't really make up for the rest of the shortcomings. Make sure we get the whole team together, or most of them. We still have that one guy that's just out doing his own thing, or he's back at the spawn, I suppose. And I ran right into that AoE like a pro. And there we have it. All I can hope is that my distraction was enough to allow us to penetrate, and they did drop the Fang. That's good. So yeah, I'll say that was me. That was my distraction technique right there. That's what that was. Definitely a distraction technique. All right, moving on. Fang returns to its prison. At this point, I don't think we have a lot of hope, but I'm still going to play like I want to win. Alright, again they secure it, again they pull it back to a defensible position. Team is coming in nice and hard here. Do everything I can, dropping all my debuffs, everything that I have to offer. We're going to get the Fang Carrier down, but I am going down as well. So I'm on my new microphone here. I got a Samson C03U. Heard a lot of good things about the microphone. I'm still dialing in the exact settings that I need to use for the microphone. It picks up very well at a distance, but the room that I'm in has a bit of an echo, so it's also picking up that echo. So in the end, this is a far higher quality microphone than what I've been used to working on. It's just I need to find the sweet spot. I need to figure out how to dial it in and get it to a place where it's actually sounding as good as it could sound. Okay, make myself a visible distraction. Wow, that was interesting. That was one way to do it. You can run right up into the pack of enemies when you have the Fang. I mean, that is definitely one strategy. I would call that an unsound strategy, but that is definitely one strategy that you can take. You see the enemy coming, you run right for them. I was not looking at him at the time. I don't know, maybe he was somehow pulled towards them. I wouldn't rule that out. Many classes have abilities that I am not yet fully familiar with. Drop of the Fang here is just gonna hold off the inevitable for a moment, and they pick it up here, and that will finish us off. So I'm gonna drop out as many necroses as I can before the end, And that will do it. That is all, folks. This has been a live commentary episode of Warfronts, a little bit different for you here. Let's take a quick peek at the stats. We'll see how we did, and then we will get out of here. No text this time, no intro, no snarky, disembodied text making fun of me, no lessons learned, no major recap, nothing. Let's just talk about what we can see here on the screen. So midway in the damage pool, not a lot there. As far as carrying the Fang, I did top the team, and I didn't get any carrier kills. That's a little odd for me because I am a bit of a carrier hound. I do generally seek in and get those carriers down. Very, very bad in comparison to some of my teammates on favor. But in the end, I think it was an okay game. I could have done much better. My team could have done much better. It's a loss. What are you going to say? All right, guys, I have been Big Dave, and until next time, take it easy.